I'm here with Cherie Blackley, who's one of the organisers of this event. And Cherie, we're at Government House.
We are indeed. What a beautiful setting for such a special day.
It is. And are we excited about the wedding?
Oh, unbelievably excited. Life has been so sad, and this has given the whole world something to celebrate. And even people who are not royalists are excited about what Kate's wearing, what she's putting, what her dress looks like, what they're eating at the function, who's going to the wedding. So it's put a smile on everybody's face. So I couldn't have picked a better day and a better fundraiser.
And yes, because of course this is a fundraiser. It's for breast cancer care.
It's for Breast Cancer WA. That's a beautiful purple ribbon, because all the money that we raise tonight stays for the women of Western Australia, which is why we thought it was so important that the money goes to help women with their treatment, pays for breast care nurses, it pays for a whole range of services that the women of WA statewide cannot always afford to pay for. So when we decided that we were all going to go, us 13 girls, to Kokoda, a women's only trek, one of the few ever to happen in history, we chose the women of WA to raise funds for.
And when are you going to Kokoda?
We fly out on the 4th of June and we trek out on D-Day, the 6th of June, so another significant day in Australians' history.
And is this your only fundraiser that you're doing?
Each individual member of the team is doing their own fundraiser. Because our goal is to raise as much money as what we can for the women of WA who are sick.
So it's ongoing?
It's ongoing, and we've still got a couple more to go, and the girls that I'm trekking with, some of them are actual breast cancer survivors. One of my mentors who's on my team, who's been working really, really hard with me, is Karen Waldrop, and Karen is a double mastectomy survivor. She's an amazing female. She still runs 5 businesses, runs a large house and a home, and all the women in my family, touch wood except for myself, have been affected by breast cancer. So it's a charity very close to my heart.
Well, my grandmother had a double mastectomy 50 years ago
Yes.
now, and it was hell for her and for the whole family. So it's touched my family too.
Yes, and sadly, until Ros Worthington started Breast Care WA, there was nowhere in it for the women in WA to actually turn. There was no one to help them with their children, or even to help them to have a garment once they'd had their breasts removed, or when they had to have their breasts re-implanted. There was nobody but Ros, and that's why Ros, who's now started several other charities, started Breast Care WA, and it's just grown and grown. And it's really heartwarming to know that the money goes to the women of WA that really, really need it. There's some really sad stories, and WA women are tough and proud, and they keep a lot of that to themselves.
Yes. Now, is there a website?
Yes, they can go to the Breast Care website, and there's a whole range of things on that website that women can go to. About different services are available, and the girls there are wonderful. They're really warm, generous women of all ages. So any females or any family members that are affected by it, don't hesitate to pick up the phone.
Thank you very much for talking to us. And we're going to go back in and talk to more people about the wedding. Thank you for talking to us, Cherie. All the best for tonight.
Thank you.
I'm sure it's going to be a great night.
It will be a lot of fun. There's a lot of different things happening, and everyone's excited about seeing the frock and the kiss on the balcony.
Yeah, the kiss and the frock. They're what we want to see. So thank you.
Thank you for having us.
I'm James, and I'd like to introduce you to our very special guest presenter, Dawn Leggett. Hi Dawn, how are you?
I'm great, and I'm waiting to see the wedding, and especially to see Kate's wedding dress. Looking forward to the whole evening.
Yes. Tonight is also a fundraiser for breast cancer care. Breast cancer is a big issue in Australia. Lots of women have it, and I understand, Dawn, that you have an experience.
Yes, I have. In 2004, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it's a long process, but I got through it. It is quite wearing, and it's hard to accept to start with, but I've got through it and I'm fine.
And is there enough care and support in the community, or do
I
we
think we need more. We need a lot more support, and people are becoming more aware of breast cancer now, and they are doing a lot more than they did before.
Chemo's pretty rough, isn't it?
It is. Very rough. I was fortunate. I only had 3 sessions, and it wasn't compulsory for me, but the doctor recommended it. But I had 6 weeks of radiation. That wasn't very easy either.
But you're feeling better now?
Yeah, I'm fine now. Yeah.
So there's hope.
There's hope. I'm hoping it doesn't come back. I've had a checkup now this year in July, August will be my 7th year for my checkup and my last year. And I've been cleared so far, so I'm fine.
So now, Dawn, are you ready for the wedding?
Definitely.
I'm here with Donna Rendell, who is the General Manager of Breast Cancer Care WA. Donna, long time no see.
Yes, it has been a long time.
A long time.
Cousin.
Yes, indeed. A bit shocked to find out that you were here tonight, but in a good way.
Yes.
So now, first, the wedding.
Yes.
Were you happy with the dress?
Oh, I loved the dress. Yes, I thought the whole thing. I've been following it all week, so I'm glad to see that the critics were all wrong. You know, that was sort of something I was thinking, were they going to be right? Was she going to wear what they said she was going to wear? So, no, I'm happy with the dress. I'm happy with the kiss.
The Queen, of course, had lemon.
Yeah, not quite.
Not sure about the lemon.
Washed out, made it look really old.
But, yes, good. They do seem to be in love, though.
Oh, absolutely.
So this we're happy about.
Yes, correct.
It's not a...
No, most definitely
Yeah.
not.
Marriage of convenience.
Welcome to the new era.
Yes, so that's good. So thank you, Wills and Kate, and Government House, which we are here.
What a stunning venue.
It's a great venue. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad for a little party.
Oh, yes, we like to throw little parties.
It's a little party. There is so many people here. Are so many people. You've got celebrities, drag queens.
Yes.
Drag queen.
Absolutely.
How's your week been with this?
Well, actually, I'm very lucky that I didn't have to organise it. The event organisers are part of our little community at Breast Cancer Care WA who have put this event together along with a couple of others to raise funds for us. So it's very important because we don't receive any government funding. So everything that we raise stays here in WA to help WA women experiencing breast cancer. So we need people like this. So we like to mix some fun with, the serious subject matter that we're dealing with as well.
And it is a big, serious issue that you don't get government funding, given that you're care.
It is, yes. But what it allows us to do is there's no red tape. So basically, because we're not dictated to how we spend the funding, we can look at an individual and we can say, what's your most pressing need right here and now? And we find a solution. So it actually works really well for us, and we're just very lucky that we have fantastic community support.
And so what actually happens? Tell us about what is the experience of a woman with breast cancer who comes to see you, the average woman?
A lot of people think that breast cancer is, you have a bit of chemotherapy and you lose your hair and you might have some surgery and reconstruction and it kind of stops there. But breast cancer affects the entire family because the woman is pretty much the nucleus of the family. And it really becomes quite difficult to survive financially. There's a lot of body issues as well. If they're young women and they've got children, it's very complicated because they're dealing with am I going to see my children grow up? And if they're younger women who haven't had children yet, then they're thinking about fertility issues and whether or not they'll be able to have children afterwards. So it's not the same for any one person. Just like breast cancer is different for everyone in the treatment, it's also different in how it affects them. So it becomes quite complex, and I think because we see a lot of younger women, it's because they're searching for assistance because they have more complex needs because they do have small children.
Yes, well, because a lot of older women already have supports, or is this...
Yeah, I think because they do, because their children have grown up and they don't have to worry about that side to it. And yeah, they do tend to rely on their family a lot more. But because WA is quite a transient city, there's a lot of people living here who've got husbands that work away or they're not from here because of the boom. Yeah, so they don't have somebody to actually... drive them to hospital every day for radiation.
Yeah. Is breast cancer epidemiology changing? Are younger women becoming
No, that's not the case, but we are finding it at much earlier. So there's still 1 in 9 women diagnosed with breast cancer in Australia. That's 36 women every day, so that's quite substantial.
That's a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot of women. But the good news is that over 87% of women actually survive breast cancer within the 5 years of being diagnosed. And a lot of women are finding it earlier because of all of the media attention. So it's really important not to become complacent. I think people go, breast cancer, they get lots of money and they get lots of publicity, and so that must be okay. But the reason why women are surviving is because they're finding breast cancer earlier. So we've got to be vigilant. We've got to make sure that we are breast aware and that we, are making sure that there's no changes in our bodies and finding it earlier, because then treatment is more successful the earlier you find the breast cancer.
And so when a woman gets diagnosed, it's a good idea for her to call your organisation as well?
Please do. We've got so many services and they're all free.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter what your financial circumstances are. You can come in. We have breast care nurses, we have counsellors, we have support groups specific to what your situation is, practical and financial assistance. So, and even just somebody to just go blah, because sometimes people find it really hard to share what's actually going on with them, with their family. So they're trying to be really strong, and they can come into our office though, and they can just let it all out. And we see people walking in crying, and we see them walking out smiling, and that's always good, because then we know that we've helped them release that stress, because it's a very stressful disease.
So it is about care. Now, have you got a website?
We have. www.breastcancer.org.au. It has all of our services on there.
And phone numbers as well?
Yes, 9324 3703.
Good. Look, thank you for having us tonight.
Pleasure.
And good to talk to you. And congratulations on such a great event.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you soon.